For the last few days, Luna has taken us through mountains, coastlines, tiny towns, and some of the most beautiful roads in New Zealand. But today, the road ends. Not because we got lost, although that has happened before. Today, the road literally stops, because the place we are heading cannot be reached by road at all. Our destination is Doubtful Sound, known in Maori as Pattaya, one of the largest and most remote fjords in New Zealand, and getting there requires boats, a mountain pass, another boat, and a whole lot of wilderness. The day begins in Te Anau, a town often called the gateway to Fiordland. Most visitors rush straight through on their way to Milford Sound, but Te Anau quietly sits beside the second largest lake in New Zealand, surrounded by mountains, native forest, and some of the darkest night skies in the country. It feels peaceful, like the last friendly outpost before the wilderness takes over.
This feels like the kind of place where everybody secretly knows how to fish.
And probably owns at least one waterproof jacket. Just 20 minutes south of Te Anau, we arrive at Manapouri, home to one of New Zealand's most beautiful lakes, and the starting point for every journey into Doubtful Sound. Luna gets a well-earned rest in the visitor parking area, because from here, the only way forward is by water, and that is when things start feeling much more adventurous. Soon we are gliding across Lake Manapouri, and honestly, this lake deserves far more attention than it gets. The shoreline stretches for hundreds of kilometers. More than 30 islands are scattered across its surface, and mountains rise directly from the water. In the 1960s, this lake became the center of one of New Zealand's most important conservation campaigns, when thousands of people united to protect it from being razed for hydroelectric development. Many historians consider it the beginning of New Zealand's modern environmental movement. So this beautiful lake helped change the country's conservation future. Not bad, for a place most people drive straight past as we cross the lake. The scale of today's journey becomes clear. Many people know Milford Sound, but Doubtful Sound is enormous. It stretches roughly 40 kilometers inland, making it significantly larger than Milford Sound. And because there is no direct road access, far fewer visitors ever make it here, which means fewer crowds, more wildlife, and a very different experience. Imagine discovering a famous attraction, then removing most of the people. That is Doubtful Sound. After the boat crossing, we board a coach with some unexpected rain and begin climbing Wilmot Pass, one of the most isolated roads in New Zealand. This road was built during construction of the Manapouri hydroelectric project and remains the only road in Fiordland that was not built for public transportation purposes. Every corner reveals another amazing waterfall, another giant tree, another view that makes you immediately reach for a camera. Ancient rainforest surrounds us, covered in mosses, ferns, and trees that seem older than time itself. Then the coach reaches the summit, and suddenly everyone becomes quiet, because spread out below us is our first view of Doubtful Sound. Dark water winding through mountains, dense rainforest covering every slope, clouds drifting between towering peaks. Even on misty days, the landscape feels extraordinary. Actually, especially on misty days, the fog makes the entire fjord feel mysterious, almost untouched.
This really looks like the kind of place fantasy movies wish they could film in.
The awkward part is that reality got here first. The road descends toward Deep Cove, and this is where the wilderness truly begins. Just mountains, rainforest, and water, then waiting at the dock. Our vessel appears, and suddenly, the scale of this adventure feels very real. As the boat glides deeper into Doubtful Sound, the cliffs grow taller, waterfalls tumble from impossible heights, and the water below appears almost black. That dark color comes from tannins washed down from the rainforest, creating a unique, freshwater layer above the seawater. It gives the fjord an almost mirror-like appearance, and somehow makes the scenery feel even more dramatic. Then comes the moment everybody talks about afterwards. The engines stop completely, and for a few minutes, there is nothing. No vehicles, no roads, no city sounds, no background noise, just birds, wind, waterfalls, and nature. The silence is so complete, it almost feels loud, and in a world full of constant noise, that might be the most extraordinary thing about this place. Then the wildlife begins to appear. New Zealand fur seals resting on rocky ledges, bottlenose dolphins moving effortlessly through the water, and with a little luck, one of New Zealand's rarest birds, the Fiordland crested penguin, recognizable by the yellow crest above its eyes and found only in a few remote areas of New Zealand. Out here, the animals seem completely at home, and honestly, that feels exactly as it should be.
I feel like we are visiting their neighborhood.
And unlike us, they definitely know where they are going. As evening approaches, the dining room begins to fill, and after several days of campervan meals, this feels slightly luxurious. Large windows overlook the fjord, mountains reflect on the water, and the buffet seems determined to make everyone happy. One day, you are making toast beside Luna. The next, you are having dinner in one of the most remote wilderness areas on Earth. That is quite the upgrade. Today was not about adrenaline or speed or ticking off attractions. It was about slowing down, crossing lakes, traveling through rainforest, and discovering a place that still feels truly wild. From Te Anau to Lake Manapouri to the silence of Doubtful Sound, every step felt like moving further away from the modern world, and somehow that made the experience even more unforgettable. Why can you not drive directly to Doubtful Sound? A. There is no direct public road access. B. Cars are banned. C. The road is underwater. D. The mountains are too high. Drop your answer below. Then head to quizzes.gamaflare.com, check the leaderboard, and tell me honestly, would you rather spend a day in Doubtful Sound or a week in Disappointment Island? Tomorrow, Luna is waiting for us, and New Zealand still has more surprises around the next corner. Stay curious, and we will see you on the next adventure.
We have a winner, and I am not being chill about it. Someone just took that leaderboard apart like it was light practice. Moves were intentional. Timing was locked. Confidence, unbothered. Big congrats to our champion. You absolutely showed out. Your notification is about to land quicker than a live patch update. Keep an eye on your comments. We'll grab your details and get that prize moving your way. Smooth process, zero chaos. Didn't see your name this round? Don't switch tabs on us. This isn't a one-off highlight. It's an ongoing storyline, and the next chapter is about to drop. Fresh reset, clean board, new energy, so power up those fingers, because the next spotlight, it might land right on you. No hesitation, no slow reactions, no watching from the sidelines. Stay bold, stay sharp, stay locked in. Let's see who takes it next.